to shut up and shoot.
Alright, here we go.
Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Therapy Range. Today we're going to rock out with our Elite Survival Tactical Battle Belt. These guys sent me out one of these awesome modular battle belts to do a product review on, so that's what we're going to do. But we're also going to do something else. While we're doing this, as you can see, I've got it set up. I'm a left-handed shooter. Now, I don't have a left-handed molly holster at the moment. It's in the works, but today I don't have one. So we're going to do some offhand shooting drills. So let me set the scenario for you. You're coming out of Walmart, just got done getting your groceries, having a great day, yada, 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 going on about your business. All of a sudden, shots ring out. And while the active shooter did not intend to shoot you, you did in fact catch a bullet. In this situation, we're going to say it was a 7.62 by 3.9 right through the old shoulder. This arm's done. It's out of the game, all right? You're dead in the water. This arm's nothing but a floppy noodle at this point, if it's even still attached. All right, there's a good chance that the energy transfer of that round's just going to take that sucker right off, so it's gone. What now? How do you defend yourself in this scenario when your primary arm has been disabled? How do we move forward from here? Stand by. We're going to learn together. Yeah, together. No, seriously, I've actually never done this before either, so we really are going to learn together. Stand by. All right, had to go grab my ears. Now that we've got the safety in place, eyes, ears, good to go. Now, like I said before, I don't have a left-handed modular holster for this battle belt yet. This just came in the mail. Huge shout out to Elite Survival Systems. Really do appreciate the battle belt. I'll make sure and put a hashtag in here so you guys can get some credit. All right, so the situation is playing itself out. Your left hand out of the equation. For me, that's my primary, that's my draw stroke. Typically, I wear a holster on my left side. For the sake of just being able to make the video, we're going to pretend like the holster's still there. Boom, there's everyday carries a Glock 19. In this scenario, I actually thought this out while I still had a holster on earlier. I would have to go around behind me and retrieve the gun in my situation, because I wear the gun kind of right about here. So reaching it this way, I can't even touch the holster. It's too far back. All right, so I would literally have to come around, grab the butt of the gun, yank it from the holster, come around, get a better grip on it, and fire my shot. All right, and then as you can see, we just missed that shot right there. There we go. Yeah, it's a little different doing the offhand. You know, when you can bring up your dominant hand, much more easy, much more comfortable to do it that way. But right now, we're doing everything offhand, so let's, we're gonna go ahead and unload this magazine out of it. We'll fire our last round. All right, so we simulate a magazine drop. Kick that gun out of that magazine out of there. What do you do with the gun from here to be able to retrieve your magazine that's on your hip? All right, there's a couple of options. You can go with the old under the armpit if there's enough nub left there, or you have control over it after your injury to be able to hold the weapon, and that will let you go and retrieve a fresh magazine, insert it, and then we can move on to racking it. If this is completely either dead or immobilized to where it won't function even as a vise to hold the weapon, there's always the between the knees. Now, you got to remember, check it out. if you put the gun down like so, you're not going to be able to get a magazine in it. So when you get, let's lock her back, make sure she's clear. We don't want to shoot the ding-a-ling. But flip it around and hold it like so. That way you can get your magazine in it. And then from there, you just got to rack it. If the gun's locked back, it's pretty easy. If the gun didn't lock back, it's still not too awful challenging, but it's a little more difficult if the gun failed to lock back. So once you get the gun back in battery, see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty close to the target, but it's still weird coming out and doing it with the offhand. So this is something that I definitely will probably be practicing this a little more often. All right, we got our lock back. Get that magazine out of there. If this arm still has any life left into it, this is the easiest way. Retrieve a fresh magazine, insert, tug. You want to make sure that magazine's in there, and then it's just as simple as finding something. You can even use your duty belt, hook it right off of a mag pouch right here. Well, you just got to do it with authority. You can't be baby stepping this shit, all right? When it's the reals, it doesn't matter if you tear your gear up. If your gear tears up that easy, it's probably not good enough gear to put your life on the line for anyway. Oh, there's a malfunction. One-handed, what do we do here? All right, I didn't get I got a failure to feed, so I'm gonna get that magazine back in it, get that gun racked. No, you can't cheat, man. You got to do it right. Let's try it off of our shoe. Did it go in there? Yep, we got it. So, I think I've demonstrated enough just how difficult this is. All right, let's do it with the dominant hand, and you can see the immaculate difference in the difficulty level here, eh? How's that? So we got a couple rounds left in here. Much easier to do with your dominant hand. Trying to do all of this with the offhand, it's out of the norm. It's out of character. It's not what you're used to. So it's obviously going to require some practice with it. You know, Paul, when am I ever going to find myself in that scenario? As the world continues to keep getting crazier and crazier, the likelihood of you finding yourself needing to trade lead with somebody is increasingly growing daily. All right, just turn on the news. Just look around and you'll see. The world's upside down, it's on fire. You can either be prepared for it and have some sort of an idea on what to do when shit comes down on you, or, you know, you can just fly by the seat of your pants and hope for the best. Me personally, I prefer to have a little bit of a heads up on the competition on this. You know, it always goes back to you will fall back to your highest level of training, or the lowest level. I forget which one. But you're going to fall back. You're going to instinctively fall back onto what training you've had. And if you've had no training at all, then that's what you're going to fall back on. All right, so even me coming out here fucking off by myself, practicing these one-handed reloads, are ultimately, if I ever find myself in this situation, going to benefit who? Me or the guy the other guy shooting? Obviously, it's going to benefit me. It behooves you, if you're a firearms owner, to make sure that you can be held accountable for every round that goes down range, to not freeze up because you're afraid that you're going to miss your target, or you're not properly prepared to engage, or you die because you can't properly get your firearm back into battery in a malfunction, or because you're wounded, everything, you know, trust me, in a live fire situation, just because you've got shot, nothing stops. The bad shit is still coming. It is still after you. You are not clear just because you can't just hold your hand up like an airsoft and I'm hit, stop shooting me. No, that's not how it works, guys. It's just not how it works. So hit the like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you like this sort of video, if you like this kind of content. I enjoy making it. I wouldn't mind making more of it. And, you know, we'll get better together. We'll grow the channel together. We'll grow as firearms owners together. Yeah, together, bitches. That's how it makes the world go round. The lone wolf don't work for very long. We've got to be together. If we're not together on this, then you're by yourself, and if you're by yourself, it's really hard to train efficiently. Live your life to the fullest, guys. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Be sure to check out TriggerCon 2023 at triggercon.com. Myself, Always Survive, and a bunch of other content creators are going to be out there. We're going to be checking out all the newest, latest, and greatest gear. Can't wait to see some of the subscribers out there. I'm hoping that it'll be a good time, and I can't wait to get some cool footage from the range day out there at TriggerCon 2023. Be sure to check that out. Stay free, America, if you can. Ooh, therapyrange.com for your range gear. Do that too. Peace.
It's time to shut up and shoot.
Hi, here we go.